Call Me By Your Name. It's the best kind of movie. It's a gay movie, and it is nominated for Best Picture. We're doing all the Best Picture ones, so let's do like. Did we like it?
I really liked it. So I went into it. I saw it second. You saw it first. You said that you thought it was a bit overrated.
I think that there are... These will all come out in due time, but I think that this is overrating season with movies this year. I think that I've seen two movies. I'll just say what the other one is. This and Lady Bird. I liked Lady Bird a lot more than I liked this, but two movies that I came away from being like, that was really good. And then I hear everybody be like, that was the fucking best. And I'm like, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, okay, so I'm kind of in that same boat. Like, I really enjoyed this movie, but I would not put it as a front runner for, like, best of the year for me.
Yeah, what I said with Lady Bird was, if this ends up legitimately being the best movie of 2017, then it was a really disappointing year. With this, I would say my biggest issue is it's a passionate love story, and I did not love Armie Hammer and Timothee Chalamet together, which...
You want to know why?
Why?
Because Armie Hammer's not that good.
No,
Armie Hammer is not that good.
In the beginning, I was like, this is a good performance from Armie Hammer. And
but, like, that's the peak that you're going to get from Armie Hammer.
Well, if the peak is a movie that gets nominated for Best Picture, then...
But your one gripe is that there's no chemistry.
Yeah, but I might put that on the kid.
Really? I thought he was unbelievable. I
haven't seen him in anything else, but I thought that...
He was in Lady Bird.
Was he?
Yeah, he had a supporting role in Lady Bird.
Timothee, who does he play?
I haven't seen Lady Bird, but I know that he's in it.
Oh, God, he's the kid that fucks Saoirse Ronan and lies. That's so funny. Yeah, he was better in Lady Bird. I'm laughing at what he did in Lady Bird. I'm not laughing at anything. No, I don't know. I think that this movie required unbelievable performances. It needed two people, because it's about two guys who are apart in age. One kid who's young, like figuring out what he is sexually, and he's all about this dude, and the dude likes him back. And for a movie that I got into a discussion today about this, because I said it didn't have the unbelievable chemistry that I kind of thought it required. And he was saying that, well, there's not a lot of sex shown in the movie, so maybe that's why I didn't feel there was a lot of chemistry. But I don't buy that, because a lot of times, like when it's a movie about unrequited love, or if there's like the chase and everything, you still feel that.
But is it possible that like the lack of chemistry is like plays into the storyline, that it's like
that they're not supposed to be together?
Right.
Yeah, maybe, because they're so far apart in age. Now, the kid, they say in the movie that the kid's 17,
right.
So
Armie Hammer's in college because, or it's presumed that he's in college because he's there on.
But he's like the grad student,
right? Yeah,
so he's like 41 years old.
Yes.
No, but I didn't think it was unbelievable, but I thought it had the best scene of anything that I've seen this past year, possibly in my life.
The couch scene at the end was up there for, I think, if there's two scenes that stand out for me this year, it's the shootout scene in Wind River and the couch scene, and I would put the couch scene above the shootout.
Yeah,
scene.
The shootout scene in Wind River is just this like holy fuck, what the fuck kind of thing. So right. It's like an unbelievably captivating thing.
Yeah, into it that entire because it's a suspenseful movie. Yeah, it's been building that the entire way. This is just really like a holy fuck, I'm gonna hit you right in the gut.
Yeah,
and like that is it's.
And Chalamet is not saying anything. It's just like a fucking full monologue from Stuhlbarg. Yeah,
and he was really great in this movie. But that like in the middle of that monologue at the end, I was like, holy fuck, this is probably the best scene of the year.
Yeah,
so not even all the way through it.
Chalamet's up for Best Actor. I would say that Stuhlbarg is more deserving of a Best Supporting Actor nom than Stuhlbarg is of a Best Actor nom.
Than Chalamet is of a.
Than Chalamet is of a.
Okay.
But
yeah, I liked it. Here's my one sentence synopsis of Call Me by Your Name. It's a movie about swimming that also includes sex with men, women, and fruit.
Yes.
But I liked it. I thought it had peaks and valleys.
It was too long.
It was pretty long, yeah. But I would give it a...
And there is stuff I would have... Like, a lot of times when you're like, that movie's too long, they're like, oh, well, you wouldn't be able to fully get their relationship and the way they interact. And I was like, well, I came away from it not fully getting it anyway, thinking that they didn't have fucking good chemistry.
So I'm going to give it a 3.6 out of 4 on the Did You Like It?
I'm going to give it a 2.8 out of 4.
Wow, that's lower than I expected.
How did everyone look?
I thought Armie Hammer looked great.
Armie Hammer looked unbelievable, and he fucking sounded unbelievable.
He always sounds unbelievable. That's Armie Hammer's biggest
Armie Hammer
trait
is
that he sounds
the
awesome.
Buddhist leg bootleg John Hamm. Because he looks like
John Hamm.
he looks like a great guy, and he sounds amazing. Only issue, he's not John Hamm.
Like, he could play a politician in any show ever.
Yeah, he could play.
He should have been.
Will Conway on House of Cards is bootleg clearance rack
Yes,
Armie Hammer.
That's so true. They both looked great.
If you're negotiating to get Armie Hammer, you need to ask for John Hamm. They're going to come back at you with Will Conway, and then you settle on Armie Hammer. Like, we got Armie.
Yeah, I think Timothee looked great as well.
That's a kid
fashion. The fashion was unbelievable. I mean, Armie Hammer has sex with him in the movie.
That's the joke was.
I'm allowed to say that he looks great. The fashion was unbelievable.
It was very unbelievable. I actually took some notes.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
No, I haven't made any purchases yet, but I mean,
like, what'd you get, like, out of it, like a takeaway from the movie?
Oh, a look for me this summer is going to be short shorts, which I do anyway. I'm a big proponent of showing them thighs, but I'm also going to do the low top Converses with socks.
Yes, tube socks.
Yes,
sort of like tube socks, not all the way pulled up, but like scrunched up.
Yeah,
get
a little stripe going.
It's a look. I'm going to tell you something. That's a look that I already do.
Yeah,
but I do
I was going to say you do. Yeah, yours is more acceptable right now. I think that the look that they do there, which is it's got to be set in the 80s, correct? Like late 80s.
I really had kind of trouble figuring out when it was.
It has to be.
I would guess like late 70s or early 80s.
No, definitely not 70s because the music was 80s. But I think that like if this is set where? Italy?
Yeah.
If this were set in Ireland, they'd run into the Sing Street Crew.
Okay, yeah.
So looks, I'm going 1.8.
I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 2 out of 2.
Nice. Are we stealing stuff from it? I can't because I already have sex with fruit, so...
I was going to say, like, I might give that a shot, but you're doing it, so I'm definitely not going to do it. We can't be a fruit fucking podcast. That's going to sound so terrible.
Yeah. Why can't... Well, no, I'm saying... If I just said I already do it, so we already are a fruit fucking podcast.
But imagine, like, out of context, it's like, the Brunch Podcast was talking about calling by your name, and they said we're not going to be a fruit fucking podcast.
Oh,
so out of context.
No, we're not problematic.
Not problematic. But I'm not going to steal anything from this. So.
I'm stealing that look.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well, now I have to reconsider.
Yeah.
I think that I'm gonna try to steal some looks from the movie. Then like I'll say a 1.2 out of 2. I'm
going 1.9 out of 2 because I'm stealing that look, and also I'm stealing the father's compassion. I'm gonna try to be a better person after seeing this movie.
Let me tell you, this is one of my takeaways from the movie. Elio's parents, unbelievable parents.
Yeah,
like, probably the best parents in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And his girlfriend or maybe girlfriend, great.
Smash and podna, I believe is the term he uses.
Hit it and quit it. She was
kind of did.
Yeah, he did. He literally quit it. She was unbelievable to him as well.
Yeah.
Armie Hammer was great to him, other than fucking him underage. But so like this was, I think that like maybe this was a message of the movie was like, when you're coming out, it doesn't matter if like everything is on your side in terms of like what can be controlled.
Yeah,
like,
you'll still end up hurt.
Family, you can have a great partner. You can have a great like girlfriend who understands you're kind of trying to figure it out, and it can still
a little
really,
more gay
really
than
suck.
a heterosexual relationship might ask.
Yeah, right. And it can still be a really, really tough thing.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of a message in this movie.
Yeah, but as his father like illustrated pretty well, that's a great part of his life, like he obviously ended up destroyed by it and he was all sad and everything, but I don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying like so often in Hollywood where it's like if it's a coming out story,
Yeah.
there are like forces working against the person coming out.
That is
there were
true.
Really, no forces working against this kid.
That's a good point. This should have been the most taboo. Everyone saying it can't happen, and they were running around for sure. They were doing it behind closed doors. But yeah, there wasn't anybody that fucking stood in the way.
Right.
We didn't find out that that Armie had a girl in his life until after. So yeah, all things considered, pretty smooth sailing for those two.
Yeah.
Could have gotten married if they wanted to.
Yep.
Just didn't want to do it. Okay. Is it problematic? I will say I walked in late to this movie, and I tweeted before I got there what happens in the first 10 minutes. Someone filled me in, but they did not say that they established the child's age. And I did not know the whole movie what we were dealing with.
Changes things a little bit.
I was like, this kid is 14 max. Armie Hammer is fucking this 14-year-old way too often. Once, way too often. And
17 is a little bit better than 14, but he's still underage.
That's the thing. It's knocking on the door. I mean, this is problematic. If you're saying got to be 18, then
yeah, but like, does it change at all that it's a gay love story and not a heterosexual love story? Because
I mean, legally, I don't.
No,
think
it
so.
doesn't, no, not legally, but in the sense that,
Your Honor, it was gay.
right.
That's Kevin Spacey tried that, didn't work.
No, but like in the sense that like this kid is obviously like having a tough time like having gay feelings and like it's slim pickings as a gay person.
Yeah, I'd say like, if like other people aren't out.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I feel like there's
But he also went after somebody who was in no way out.
Well,
right?
I mean, like he said that he sent signs. Like there were signs.
Yeah.
But like he way more aggressively pursued Armie Hammer than he did the girl that was interested in having sex with him.
Yeah, well, that's what you do anyway. That's guy stuff.
So, like, I feel like there's a little bit more room for compassion when it's like an underage love story and the person, when it's 17 and it's like a borderline underage love story. When the fish in the sea are a lot less.
They didn't say.
available.
Let's use fish in the pond for the analogy given this movie. A lot of ponds, a lot of lake swimming. Yeah, no, that's true. And plus, we don't know when his birthday is. They don't say in the first 10 minutes when his birthday is, right?
No.
He was turning 18 next month.
And, like, if his parents are cool with it, then should we be cool with it?
He was adopted. They didn't for sure know his actual birthday. He was 18. It's fine. It's all healthy. Problematic, I'm going... It's sweetly problematic.
Right.
So
I'm not going to give it a full grade when there's underage
I'm the judge right now
relationship.
that's like... Sir, I know that your ex-wife does drugs and blah, blah, but because the cops were called when you yelled at your coworker that one time, I gotta give the kid to the crack addict mom. There you go. Let's see. Problematic. I'm going to just give it a 1.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to play it right down the middle.
That's as much as I want to give because I'm on its side. All right, let's add these puppies up. Let's see.
Okay, and here we go.
I ended up with a score. We don't know. Our score system is very good because sometimes it surprises us. It tells us things we didn't know about ourselves. This gave me about the score I would expect. It's a little lower than I thought. I have a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. I have a 7.8 out of 10, and I think that's kind of where I would land on it,
right,
based out of the the context of this scoring system.
Right.
Like, we don't often get above a 9.
Right. I would recommend it for sure.
Right.
Liked it. Wasn't the best thing I saw, but we're going to be reviewing all the Best Picture noms, and maybe... and then we'll also be doing video. We'll do a video for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, all those things. And by all those things, I mean we're only going to be doing women categories because here on Brunch, we don't like men.